Marcus Rashford,
Yep.
Man United legend, Gary O'Neill. He was Gary Neville, sorry, was speaking on the Stick to Football podcast today. He was asked about Marcus Rashford's trip to the USA during the international break. What's your take on this, Jace? Because I know in the past we've had these conversations. You've been on the side of the player a little bit, but
I think
I don't know if you are.
I am. So first off, Marcus Rashford has done nothing wrong.
No,
okay, he's done nothing wrong. He's gone away. It's his time. The club have obviously said, go away. You know, you can have some downtime. Go and do what you need to do. And he's done nothing wrong. Let me just stress that, right? He's done nothing wrong. But what Gary Neville's talking about is the perception, how it's viewed, how it's seen. And he makes the point of going 12 hours away. I mean, I don't know whether he's travelling first class. I'm not so sure that is much of an issue. But I just wonder, new manager, not in the England squad, not playing well. I just wonder whether in this particular international break, he can go away, but maybe do it low-key. Maybe just don't be...
But nowhere he goes is going to be low-key.
I think it can be.
Can it?
When you come out of like he did, like that... I mean, he looked like a rapper, didn't he? He did. I didn't even know it was him when I saw the pictures.
Yeah, well, he's got style, hasn't he?
He's got... Okay,
you
whatever.
can't pull that off.
Imagine me trying to do that now, right? That'd be ridiculous. But it's the perception. And do you know what's interesting? What Man United fans think? Because they're pretty down on Marcus at the moment. He ain't produced the goods. He plays with...
No, but what do you want him to do? Just sit in his house in Manchester and he's got 4 days off?
No, what? Go away, enjoy yourself, have some downtime.
Yeah, but he's gone away and enjoyed himself and had some downtime.
I know, but it's the perception of him going away, being... I don't know, it doesn't sit right. I mean, he makes the point about Amorim there, right? What do you mean Thomas Tuchel's thinking, right? If you want to try and get back in the England squad, go away, go on the beach. Do you know, just... to it in a slightly different way.
You don't want to sit on the beach.
Fine.
You might want to sit on the beach, but Marcus Rashford don't.
Like I said, he's done nothing wrong. It's the perception of how people view it.
So you agree with Gary Neville?
No, I agree. I think he's done nothing wrong, but I think the fact that Gary's come out and said it, and look, I don't care. I'm not a Man United fan, but I want to hear what United fans feel, how they see it. Do they feel a little bit like, right, you haven't quite done enough at the moment. I need to see more from you. And you know what football fans are like? We can feel that a little letdown when you can see the perception of it, right? Here I am, living a rock star's life, going there, doing that. What about your day job? How about you get back on the field, play with a smile on your face and start scoring goals? Now, he's done nothing wrong, but it's how it's viewed, how it looks through the optic of him coming out of a game like that. You know, I don't know, it just...
He's not falling out of a nightclub,
is
he?
No, he's not.
You know,
he's done nothing wrong.
He's done nothing wrong.
No,
he's
hasn't.
gone away. He's been given the time off, and he's wanted to travel. You know, and he's gone to what, an event or something, which is, you know.
Like I said, he's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. The club have clearly said go away. Amorim will have his own opinions. We will never find them out or see what they're like. But the Man United fans might feel, do you know what? Just come on, you ain't doing it on the pitch for us at the moment. You've just got to manage the sack.
Sit in your house and don't leave
until
you put in a decent performance.
No, again, I say that. He's done nothing wrong. It's how it looks. And it is a little bit like, okay, all right, you want to go and do that, that's fine. But your day job, when you're out of Manchester playing for Manchester United, your performances haven't quite been good enough. And look, we all know, when we lose games and you meet fans, they feel let down, don't they?
I know, but but fans are very fickle. Like you lose a game and they want you to sit in your house and cry about it.
They do.
It doesn't happen.
No.
You know, ask
the Man United fans how they think it looks.
Well, okay, I will ask Man United fans. I want to hear from you. Give us a call, 03 717 22 3344. And let's go to Abdul, who's a Man United fan. All right, Abdul?
Right, Abdul.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. Obviously you've heard United legend Gary Neville talking about Rashford and going to New York and enjoying himself for a few days over the international break. Do you have a problem with it?
Well, first of all, guys, I want to say your show is absolutely amazing, man. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, mate.
Abdul, you can come in any time you like, matey.
yeah. It's okay. Also, I kind of agree, Cundy. I'm going to be very honest with you. When I saw the pictures, my first reaction was like, really? Then I thought to myself, yeah, at the end of the day, these players are human beings as well, and he wants to enjoy himself, you understand? And I thought about it and said, you know what, let him do what he wants. The reaction from the fans, like, is going to be a bit, iffy, because at the end of the day, he's not playing well, and that's the.
No one's playing well for Man United.
No. Yes.
Garnacho.
That's a fact. But he has one goal this season, and what the problem with Rashford, right, is his attitude on pitch. When you're not playing well, when you're not scoring goals, because at the end of the day, that's what you're meant to do. At least you need to, show a bit of. Yes, it's and people like, well, he's not happy, he's not that. I'm like, stop giving him excuses, man. He's not playing well, and it's been over 2 years. And now we have a new manager, and apparently he's going to be playing in a new system. He's going to be playing as a striker. I'm giving Rashford 6 months to the end of the season. If he doesn't give the goods, I think he needs to go. And it's time we start being a bit, critical of these players and being fair, because he's on over £300,000 a week. You compare him to other players that on that kind of money, De Bruyne, Haaland, Salah. These are players that give the goods for the team. And he has just one goal this season, and he's been playing badly for a couple of seasons now. And we need to, improve as a team. That position he's playing.
Him going to watch the New York Knicks ain't going to make him play any better or worse. It's really not. Maybe here's another take from it. Maybe he needed a bit of a time away from the training ground, a bit of time to get his head away from football. It's hard being a footballer 24/7. The scrutiny that he's under all the time. He looks like he's not been enjoying it lately. Maybe a few days off, enjoy himself, go and have some bit of fun. He's not falling out of a nightclub. He's gone to watch an NBA game. 6 hours away from New York. It's not that far.
It's fine. Yeah,
it's really not that far.
He can do what he wants. He has a day off. Go, do what you want. I think everyone should, have that opportunity to do what they want. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the football, he's not doing the business, and that's why United fans are on his case.
I think it's easier.
This has been going on for quite a while. That's why people are kind of annoyed. Yeah.
All right, Abdul.
It's easier to see the photographs of him coming out and doing whatever he's doing. It's more palatable, I think, for United fans if he's playing well and United are doing well. Let me ask you this.
Come on.
If Roy Keane was in that Manchester United dressing room, answer the question.
Okay,
right?
go on.
If Roy Keane was in that Manchester United dressing room, right, and Rashford was playing the way he was, how do you think Roy Keane would react to that?
Who cares?
No, but I'm just asking what
Rashford's his own man.
No, I know, but how do you
make his own decisions?
How do you think he would react? I'm just asking the question.
What he wouldn't care. Roy Keane would have the if he's playing poorly on a weekend and he's not working hard for the team and running around for his side.
So things ain't
what he does outside of football is up to him.
No, it's not. But Roy Keane would have an opinion on that. He will have an opinion on that. You know he will. If he's playing well, scoring goals, and they're on top of the game...
If you're a grown adult, Jason, and someone turns around to you and you've gone away, which you're allowed to do, you've got 4 days off, and someone turns around to you and says, why are you in New York? And you're a grown adult and you've got time off, you can do what you want. I'd say turn around and say, what's it got to do with you?
No, right. But it's the perception. It's not what
perception? What perception are we talking about?
Oh, come on, we know what we're talking. Let's not act thick here.
What?
We know exactly.
What's the perception?
Okay, Gary Neville has come out but you just heard the quote.
Gary Neville's boring, though. These are young players who want to go and enjoy themselves, and they've got time away from football.
Like I said, he's done nothing wrong, Jay. He's done nothing wrong. You can't fine him. He's done nothing wrong. But it's the perception.
Fine him? I know.
No, I'm saying they can't because the club have allowed him to go away. He has done nothing. Let's get things right here.
How many times
he's done nothing wrong?
How many times when the gaffer turns around to you and says, "Right, lads, international break. If you're not involved in international football, you've got 4 days off. Go and enjoy yourselves."
Yes, fine. Right.
Wayne Rooney used to do it for Sir Alex Ferguson.
Wayne Rooney was winning the Champions League. He was winning the Premier League. That's the difference.
Yeah, but Rashford's playing for Man United. He's still entitled to go away.
Jay, that's the difference. When you're Wayne Rooney and you're on top of your game and you're playing for England and scoring goals for England, scoring goals, winning Champions League, winning Premier Leagues, the perception is different. When you're Marcus Rashford, you're on 350 goals. Some of the fans, right? It's true, Jay. Some of the fans want him out of the club.
Fine. That's fine. That's because of his performances on the pitch. If he comes back and he plays against Ipswich, he starts or comes off the bench and he strolls about, then he's got a problem with Marcus Rashford on the pitch.
Yeah, but it's the perception.
He's not been unprofessional, has he?
No, he hasn't been unprofessional. I agree with
Gary Neville's saying. He's saying he's been unprofessional.
No, again, I can't reiterate this enough. He has done nothing wrong. But it's how Manchester United fans will see that. They feel that their players should be doing more. They're Manchester United, mate. They're 13th.
Okay, what do you want to do? Do you want him to stand in the training ground with no one there kicking a ball into an empty net?
No. It's just, you know what? Go away. keep your head down. You know,
He has kept his head down. He got to watch an NBA game.
Kept his head down.
Can't help it. He's Marcus Rashford, and everyone knows who he is.
Right. So there's the perception. Go away. Go to the Maldives.
He don't want to go to the Maldives.
Fine. It's the perception.
That's because you want to do, because you're old and boring.
But Jay, it's the perception of how he's viewed by Man United fans. That's the difference.
Give him a break. You're digging out a young lad.
I'm not digging him out. I'm not digging him out.
Oh.
I'm not digging him out. I'm just saying he has left himself open to a bit of scrutiny because he's coming out looking like a rock star. And they're all rock stars. Being a footballer is a rock star these days. That's no,
it.
No, they're not. They're not all rock stars.
They are.
They're not. They're not. That's the difference. Rock stars can go and party until 4 or 5 in the morning. Do that. They look good. That's part of the image.
Yes, but he's not doing that though, is he?
Be aware.
He's gone to an NBA football match.
Come on. Be a little bit more. Be self-aware. Come on. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, and listen. If there was a picture of him falling out of a nightclub, drunk, then there's a problem. All right? I ain't got a problem with Marcus Rashford looking snazzy, looking good in New York watching an NBA game.
Well, snazzy's a word you'd use. I wouldn't use that word snazzy, but that's fine. He's got more money to burn, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm just saying that he's done nothing wrong. But I can just see Man United fans a little bit like, okay, you want to do that and and act like, come on, do it on the pitch.
All right,
do it on the pitch for us.
Let's ask Mark. He's a Man United fan. All right, Mark.
Good evening, lads. Have you two finished?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, mate. It's, honestly, sometimes you just can't. I can't. Look, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the argument.
I do. I've wanted Rashford out of United for a while. I just think there's a misconception of the quality of player that we have, and I think he gets the benefit of the doubt because he's a Manchester boy. He came through the academy, etc., etc. And I don't think he's ever been consistent enough in terms of his performances. And I think Cundy made a great point about Roy Keane. I spoke to you yesterday, Jamie, about the moment with Juventus, and I brought up the Roy Keane thing and about his leadership.
Yeah.
I guarantee you this, if it was the Tino days and Sir Alex Ferguson days, Marcus Rashford would not be at that club right now. He'd be out the door. And I don't mind. I don't mind them having a good time and going out, but it's what's happening.
Well, you do mind because you got because you don't want him to.
There's a bigger picture though. He's had previous for it. He got hammered after he got battered by City. He went out on the night out then.
Yeah. And that's where you deserve. And that's where you deserve to get, shots at.
And let's look at the facts though. Everyone bangs on about how he was when he came back from the World Cup. Yeah, he was great, but that was like a rich vein of form. He's been awful since. His body language has been terrible. His attitude's been awful. And granted, Ten Hag probably played a big part in that. And I do hope that Amorim, with his track record of making good players into exceptionally good players, I hope he can do that with Rashford. I really do. And I hope he turns it on, and I hope he turns up, and I hope he tunes himself in. I think he prioritises his lifestyle over Manchester United and his job. That's what I feel.
That's the perception, you see.
He should have gone to PSG.
That's the perception.
Yeah, I think he should have gone to PSG last summer.
So let me ask you both this. Right? There was no bigger superstar and a rock star of a footballer than David Beckham, right? When he was playing for Man United, yeah? And David Beckham would be seen at all the functions, all the events, with Posh, all of that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it was viewed differently. Why? Because David Beckham was captain of England and he was putting in performances, he was doing his job, doing things well on the pitch.
No, but the game's changed, mate.
If those standards had slipped, and he was playing like Rashford and doing it, it's the perception again. Get your mind on your job.
Okay.
That's the perception.
So if he scores 2 at the weekend, he's fine?
I think he's fine anyway. I'm just saying that he's done nothing wrong. He's fine. I don't have a problem with how he's gone about it. It's... Could you? A new manager's coming in.
It just annoys me that people like Gary Neville, say stuff, and they've been in the game. They know what it's like. You get 4 days off. Everyone wants to escape.
Why has he got 4 days off?
Well, because a new manager's come in and other managers gone. It's international break.
I'll tell you why he's got 4 days off. Because he ain't in the England squad.
Right. Okay.
That's why.
He ain't been picked.
No, why not?
Okay. What do you want to do? No, sit in his house in all the edge,
crying
his eyes out.
Why has he not been picked?
Well, because he ain't been good enough.
There's the perception. You ain't good enough for England. You ain't good enough. It's Mark. No, but I'm saying, and then it just looks. It's the look, Jay. It's the look. It could look better. I'm just telling you, mate.
Come on, mate. You've been in the game.
Jay, I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. I'm not against you on this one. We're working together.
We're not working together.
No, we are working together.
Because if I was in a dressing room and you had that perception, I'd be like, oh, you're just...
No, I'm just...
Honestly, you're one of them.
No, it's the fans.
You're one of them.
No, it's the perception of the fans. They matter. Not my opinion. My opinion don't count.
You're one of them. Clapping to the fans as you walk off the pitch and all that.
Thanks for turning up.
Yeah. All that rubbish. You got beat 5-0.
Jay,
just come on, mate. Just give it a rest.
Get yourself playing. New manager for England. New manager for United. We want to see Marcus Rashford in that England squad for the World Cup, don't we? We want to see the best Marcus Rashford.
Yes.
Right? The best version.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's see what happens over the next 6-12 months.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.